one of the nice surprises that we found as we've been looking over the car is that the numbers that are on the engine block actually match the numbers that are on the chassis. And what that means is that this is the original motor that came with this car. So it's just real exciting to see that fact that a 52-year-old car has an engine that hasn't been replaced, so obviously hasn't, you know, either froze or cracked a block or anything like that. So it has been well maintained, or it just really wouldn't be intact like it is today. So that's kind of exciting. It adds value to the car, the fact that knowing that this is the original engine that came with the car. So a real pleasant find. We weren't sure that was the case when we bought it, and so just some exciting news for us. So Alex and I were looking over this motor, and they've actually got the firing order for the motor printed not only on one valve cover, but the other valve cover. So, you know, it's like they knew that people might work on their car, and so they were giving them help and letting them know, here's the order in which the cylinders fire, and if your spark plugs aren't in the right position, you're going to be in trouble. So just super cool that they had that much forethought to actually, you know, build that into the valve cover to help out the owners and mechanics. Super cool. So this next segment, which is the car unpacking, we actually are having to dub over because we accidentally forgot to turn the mic on, and so I was doing a lot of talking, but nothing was recording, so we're kind of going to dub over the car unpacking. So you can see this next section is Alex and I unpacking the car, and basically we're starting with the trunk first and trying to show you a little bit here, some of the body parts. I don't even really know what they are, but some of them are actually, we've discovered, are not even for that car, but some are. So just kind of going through, and found a couple bumper guards there which fit. That door handle is not for the car, but a few other parts. So again, about a 50-50 hit of actual Riviera parts and not Riviera parts. But here we found some look to be original hubcaps for the car. Now these are really cool. We love these. Got all four, so nice score there. Then we went inside the car and we started unpacking there. And again, we found about a 50-50 mix of parts. Some were for the Riviera, some not so much. And here we found a safety deposit box key. This is really cool. From 1966 in the bank, and I'm sure it's probably no longer functional, but just kind of neat to see. And then here I'm kind of infatuated with how the car seat works. I love it. It's so simple to move front and back. Now we're unpacking the back, and again, just lots of different parts. Seat belts. We found the seat belts, which are cool. I didn't even realize those weren't in there, but they apparently replaced the carpet, and it doesn't appear to be the right color to me. So. But anyway, we've got the hubcaps and some sill plates. And this is what I really love, is the, you know, Buick Wildcat 465 air cleaner. And that looks to be the original air cleaner cover. 465 stands for the foot-pounds of torque. Pretty stout motor from back in the day. Something we'll keep for sure and restore. And then these are hubcaps that are rim covers that go over the center of the hub for the chrome rims. Kind of stylish, real cool. Looks like they're made out of pot metal.
Got all 4 of those as well, which is cool. Again, just going through and finding stuff and grooving on it. And here's a bunch of trim pieces and more trim pieces. And this is the hood trim piece, and we've got one on the hood already, but this one looks to be in better shape than the one on the hood, so we might wind up using this one instead. More trim pieces. Oh, and now manuals. We found original manuals for the car, repair manuals, owner manuals. Looks like the ones that came, you know, with the original in the car, as well as manuals for the repair. And then we also found a receipt within one of these books, which is a clue to who might have owned it. Again, be real cool to kind of track down the original owner if we could. So this was a cool find, finding the receipt that has the person's name and address in it.
So here's this tire cover, right? A little warped, but you know, its cover's coming off a little. We'll have to research what we do to kind of restore this. I'm not really sure what it's made out of. Asbestos, I don't know. We'll be careful about it. We'll research it, figure that out. But what's really cool is I took this cover off and look at that tire. How cool. I mean, this has to be, I will bet, this to me looks like the factory original spare tire. Because who makes a tire like that, right? Look at this raised lip. You know, look at that sidewall. Is that cool or what? Power cushion by Goodyear. 845.15. 845, yeah. Wow. And it's still got nipples on the rubber here. It's never been on the road. So kind of super cool. We'll maybe research that too, make sure it is the original one. Kind of looks like it to me. I've never seen a tire like that in my lifetime, so excellent. It looks really cool. Man, I'd love to find tires like this to put back on it. Yeah, again, I don't know. We got a lot of research to do, but cool stuff. Love that tire. Love it. So welcome back, friends. Alex and I have laid out all of the parts that we found in the car. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do a recording of the parts so that we know what we got, and later when we're assessing the parts that we have that are on the car, if we're looking for a part, we'll know what we have. But because we're in the garage here, we're going to have to put this stuff away. So this way we'll kind of be able to look and see if we do need a part, do we have that part. So Alex is just going to go and he's going to scan these parts, and that'll give us a recording of them that we can have for reference. Now if you're at home, you can take a picture, take several pictures, and use that as well if you don't have a video camera. So I didn't want Alex to forget to get a video of or picture as well of the safety deposit key. So, you know, I'm going to ask, hey, what do you think is the coolest part or parts that we found within the car? Is it the key? Is it these Rivi hubcap covers? Is it the original hubcaps? Is it this original tire, which I think is pretty cool? What do you guys think is the best find out there? We'd be interested in your thoughts. Let us know you know, is it the 465 Wildcat air cleaner cover, which I also think is pretty cool. I don't know, lots of cool parts. Got the horn for the steering wheel in there. We got the original owner's manuals, kind of cool. We've got these other manuals. I personally am most intrigued maybe by the safety deposit box key, but the coolest thing for me is probably that original tire, just because I've never seen one like that, followed probably by the hubcaps or the rim covers. These here are cool. But I'd be interested in everybody else's thoughts.
Okay friends, we're here at Randy's at an undisclosed location, but having a guy that does tires and knows tires, I mean, it's just invaluable, right? So Randy for me is that guy. What we're gonna do, he's gonna help me.